Okay, so we're going to do some more stuff with solving equations today. We've done one step, we've done two step, and we've done multi-step. Now we're going to do solving equations with variables on both sides. So before, we always had all of the x's on the same side of the equal sign, or of the inequality. But now, if you look at number 1, look how I have an x on the left side and an x on the right side. Okay, so I want you doing these problems in your notebook. So I want you to copy these problems down and do them in your notebook, and then you can recycle the paper when you're done. Okay, so the first problem I have is 5x plus 7 equals 2x plus 2. Okay, so I have a 5x on the left and a 2x on the right. I need to put those together. Okay, and before we would have just added them because they were on the same side, but they're not anymore. So what I need to do is I need to get all of my x's on one side and all of my numbers, the 7 and the 2, on the other side of the equation. It doesn't matter which side you put them on. I always put my x's on the left. It seems to be easier that way. So I already have a 5x on the left. So if I want to take this 2x and move it over to the other side, I need to subtract 2x. Because it's positive, I have to undo that, which means subtract 2x. So it cancels on this side. 5x minus 2x gives me 3x. Bring down my plus 7, bring down my positive 2. Okay, so now I want to get all of my numbers on this right side over here. The 2 is already there, which means I have to move the 7. Well, to move that 7, I have to subtract 7. 7's cancel. I'm left with 3x equals 2 minus 7 is negative 5. Now I just have a one-step equation. I divide both sides by 3, and x equals negative 5/3. Okay, then I can check that by plugging it back in. So I can do 5 times negative 5/3 plus 7 equals 2 times negative 5/3 plus 2. Okay, so put that in your calculator and see if both of those numbers are equal to each other. Okay, so I want you to try questions 2 through 4, and then I'll do another example when you get to problem 5. So go ahead and pause the video and come back when you're on problem 5. Okay, so now we have problem 5, so I'm going to rewrite that on my paper. Okay, so I want to get all of my y's on the same side. So like I said, I like to move mine to the left. So I have positive 2y, which means I need to subtract 2y from both sides. So negative 3y minus 2y is negative 5y. Bring down my 6, bring down my negative 9. Next, I need to move that 6 over. Subtract 6 from both sides. Bring down my negative 5y. And negative 9 minus 6 is negative 15. So now I'm just down to my one-step equation. If I want to get rid of that negative 5, I have to divide both sides by negative 5, leaving me with y equals positive 3. Okay, again, I can check that. I can take that 3 and plug it back into the original equation. So 6 minus 3 times 3 equals negative 9 plus 2 times 3. So here I'm going to have 6 minus 9. Over here I'm going to have negative 9 plus 6. So over here I would have negative 3 equals negative 3. So I know that's the correct answer. Okay, so I want you to work on the rest of those 10 problems. Some of them don't have variables on both sides. So if you look at number 9, that's just a multi-step equation like we've been doing. So that one you already know how to do. The rest of them, I think, are variables on both sides. So finish that up, and then we'll switch over to the how to solve for y.